What up, YouTube? I'm Anwar, and welcome to the War Room. Today, we're going to talk about the NFL season kickoff tonight, which means fantasy football, and it's time to set them lineups. So, I'm going to talk about today my money leagues and my lineups and how I got them set up. And I just want to document how well I do this season, if I win any championships, make the playoffs, most importantly, make some money. So, I just want to give a quick rundown of my major money leagues and some of my lineups, and hopefully I can not overthink myself and I can let it ride, and hopefully we can get some victories. So I've got I said I wasn't going to be in a bunch of leagues this year. I was in 11 last year, and somehow I ended up in 11 more. And now actually 10 of them are money leagues. So just want to give a quick rundown of my more expensive leagues and how my lineups are going to pan out, kind of my mentality, and try to run with it and not mess with anything because we got some games later on tonight. New England versus Kansas City and Minnesota versus New Orleans. So I've got four of my leagues that are on ESPN, and the other seven are on Yahoo. So two are major on ESPN. I'm gonna just talk about those first, and then I'll hop over to Yahoo. So with my first league, this is my most expensive one. This is a buy-in of $250 with ultimately a payout of anywhere close to like 2 grand because there's so many other incentives that are involved. If you have the best quarterback, best running back, wide receiver, so on and so forth, there's money incentives for that. If you have the highest score from week to week, there's incentives with that. So there's a lot of different ways you can get a bigger payout off of $250. This is a PPR league, and with this starting lineup, I went with going with Kirk Cousins, Christian McCaffrey, Brandon Cooks, Sammy Watkins, Delaney Walker, Theo Reddick, Tevin Coleman, Minnesota's defense, and Stephen Gutowski. And on my bench, I have Mike Evans, but obviously because of the hurricane in those circumstances, that's becomes a bye week, so I can't play him. But other than that, I don't have any real com- conflicting decisions on my bench, so I'm going to ride with that one, I think. Then we're going to go to my league. It's a league I've had now for about 5 years. Used to be a standard league. Now we change it over to a PPR, get a higher scoring, $50 buy-in. First place is $350. Second place $100. Third place is your buy-in money. And with that league, I'm going with Ben Roethlisberger, Melvin Gordon, Christian McCaffrey, AJ Green, Terrell Pryor, Travis Kelce, Tevin Coleman, Panthers defense, and Matt Prater as my kicker. And on my bench, actually, you got a couple conflicts right now. I'm torn about playing possibly Tyreek Hill tonight, Paul Perkins against Dallas, the New York running back. I got Derek Carr as well, and I've got Tyler Eifert. And actually, Derek Carr is supposed to be my starter this year, but it's hard to pass up on Ben Roethlisberger going out to Cleveland. So I got to run with that one. Hopefully that pans out. And then after that, those are pretty much my main two in ESPN. And then my other four major leagues are all PPR. So the first one of that one, I think it is right here. Let's see. Once this thing loads up. Yep, so this league, this is my biggest buy-in the Yahoo League. I've been in this league now probably like 7, 8 years. We bumped it up from $50, now it's $150. And this league is PPR. In this lineup, I got Derek Carr, Amari Cooper, Terrell Pryor, David Johnson, Todd Gurley, Greg Olsen, and Tyler Eifert. So I like running, like I've said before, the tight end and the tight end at the flex position. You know, they get a lot of targets, especially in the red zone, so more opportunities to get touchdowns. And really my only conflicting picks are Jamison Crowder possibly, Paul Perkins, and Tevin Coleman. And then at kicker and defense, I'm going to go with Matt Prater in New England. But for the most part, I think I'm just going to leave it as is. Try not to overthink it, and we'll see how it goes. It's still real early. Then my only actual standard league, $50 buy-in. This is one of my favorite teams. I got Drew Brees, Antonio Brown, Tyreek Hill, Todd Gurley, Ezekiel Elliott, Travis Kelce, and Tyler Eifert. And then on my bench, I got a few that I'm possibly conflicted on. Theo Riddick, I don't really like the matchup. Mike Wallace, I don't really know what's up with Joe Flacco right now, so I would like to play him, but I can't take a chance. Can't go wrong with Phillip, but it is in Denver. And then I got Mason Crosby in Seattle's defense. My next league, another $50 buy-in, PPR. I've got Tom Brady, Brandon Cooks, Tyreek Hill, Lamar Miller, Frank Gore, Jordan Reed, Tyler Eifert. I have Mike Evans in this league, but he can't play like as I stated before. And really nobody else. Maybe Jeremy Maclin against Cincinnati. I know Adam Jones is out, and they got the suspension with Burfitt and all that. And then I've got Dan Bailey and Denver's defense. And then lastly, my last league of $50. I'm going with Kirk Cousins, Tyreek Hill, Stephon Diggs, Theo Riddick, Ezekiel Elliott. It's like the only time I can play him, especially with how all this stuff is going to shake out. So I got to run him, even though it's New York. He had a rough time with them last year, but we'll see. Delaney Walker, and I've got Marvin Jones going. Now in this league as well, I have Mike Evans. So I'm kind of torn right now between Marvin, Mike Wallace, Joe Mixon, and I've got Jeremy Hill as well. So I don't really know how that one's going to pan out. I don't really like Marvin with the matchup, especially because Patrick Peterson will probably be guarding him all game. But I'm going to just take the chances at home opener. Hopefully we catch him flat-footed and we'll see what happens. Then I don't know if I said it, but I have Mason Crosby as my kicker and Arizona's defense. And then I'll just do one more for the sake of. Now, this league's a little funky. It's only a $30 league. I've been in this league now 5-6 years. This is all auto draft. So what you got to do is you go in, you pick players that you don't want, and you put them on this do not draft list, and then guys you would like to target in this other list. And I ended up doing really well, surprisingly, because usually this auto draft stuff never works out for me. I'm not really a fan of it, but because so many people are all over the country, it's hard to obviously get people together. But in this league, I got a really good team. I got Tom Brady, Sammy Watkins. I have to play Dante Moncrief for now, Le'Veon Bell, Jordan Howard, Jimmy Graham, Leonard Fournette, and Marshawn Lynch. I had Deshaun Jackson in. He's with Tampa Bay. And I have Adrian Peterson. I don't really like my bench. LeGarrette Blount and Julius Thomas, Tyrod Taylor. So I'll just deal with that for now. But as far as my kicker and my defense, I've got Gostowski, and I have Denver's defense, but I went and picked up Buffalo to stream them because I like the matchup against NY, the New York Jets. So yeah, like I said, overall, these are all my money leagues, the ones that are really important. I'll probably just document on a week-to-week basis how my teams end up doing and the ones that are in the mix and possibly make a playoff push and give me some of this money. So I'm just gonna keep y'all in the loop of how that goes. And if you got any comments, your starting lineup guys that you're looking at, what are you thinking about? Leave me a comment. But please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. I got to get up out of here and go get this money, man. So I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good one.